All righty, we are live. I will pass it off to you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. I'd like to call to order the Planning Commission meeting for Thursday, September 24th, 2020, and the pledge to the flag. Pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United
States of
America,
America,
to the
to the republic for which it stands,
one
one
nation,
nation,
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
and
liberty
liberty
and
and
justice for all.
Okay, thank you. Could we have a roll call, please?
Height,
Here.
Linman,
Here?
Snyder,
Here.
Moretto,
Here,
Frederick, Thorne,
Keeps
Clark?
muting me. I don't know why I am here.
Clark,
Here.
Nedrow,
Here.
All right, Brandon Thorne sent us an email saying he wouldn't be here, so I move that we'll excuse him.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, motion by Linman, second by Nedrow. We do have to do a roll call if I am not mistaken.
That's correct.
Okay.
Height,
Aye.
Linman,
Yes?
Snyder,
Aye.
Moretto,
aye,
Frederick,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow.
Yes.
Thank you. And also, I'm looking for a motion to approve the agenda. Don't believe there are any changes.
All right, I'll move to approve the agenda.
And I'll second that.
Okay, motion by Linman, second by Nedrow. Roll call vote again, please.
Height,
Yes.
Linman,
Yes?
Snyder,
Yes.
Moretto,
yes,
Frederick,
Yes.
Clark,
Yep.
Nedrow.
Yes.
Now, in the prior two meetings, Tabitha had the order of the roll call change with each vote. I'm not sure why that's a requirement, but I know something she definitely did.
Yeah.
I do think that there's some good reason for it. I don't know what it is, but so Sherry, if you could start with a different person each time and kind of mix them up.
Okay,
Just go in succession order, I guess, is what they usually
All right.
do. Well, I move that we approve the minutes of the Planning Commission from August 27th, 2020.
I second,
Okay, I think each there, so motion by Nedrow, second by Snyder. Roll call vote again, please.
Linman,
Yes?
Snyder,
Yes.
Moretto,
yes,
Frederick,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Thank you. That brings us to item 6, public hearing on 3 different issues. I'm not sure if there is public here. Don't think so.
Mr. Chair, I think these are actually three separate public hearings, I believe. Is that correct, Sally?
I would agree. I would do it that way, simply because if you have an issue with one item, you don't want to take all 3 down.
Right. So we'll probably open and close on each public hearing.
Okay,
The moment, sorry, there, Mr. Chairman, there's no callers waiting for you at the moment.
thank you. Okay, so I guess we'll need a motion on section 1270.03 landscape buffer and open space standards to
I'll-
open to the public.
I'll motion to open to the public on that.
Second?
Motion by Nedrow, second by Linman. Roll call vote.
Snyder,
Aye.
Moretto,
yes,
Fredericks,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow,
Yes.
Height,
Yes.
Linman.
Yes.
Seeing no public, I'll motion to close the public hearing.
Second,
Okay, motion by Nedrow, second by Snyder. Roll call vote again, please.
All right. Moretto,
yes,
Fredericks,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow,
Yes.
Height,
Yes.
Linman,
Yes.
Snyder.
yes, yes,
Okay, thank you. That brings us to section 127008, fences, arbors, and trellises.
I'll motion to open the public hearing on section 127008.
I'll second.
Okay, motion by Linman, second by Nedrow. Roll call vote again, please.
All right. Fredericks,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow,
Yes.
Height,
Yes.
Linman,
Yes.
Snyder,
yes.
Moretto.
yes.
Seeing Alex, is there anybody in the public that would like to open up?
There are no callers waiting.
Okay, seeing no callers, I would motion to close the public hearing on 127008 fences, arbors, and trellises.
I'll second.
Okay, motion by Nedrow, second by Linman. Roll call vote again, please.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow,
Yes.
Height,
Yes.
Linman,
Yes.
Snyder,
Yes,
Moretto,
Yes,
Fredericks.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That brings us to section 124008, definitions, and section 127806, off-street parking.
For commercial vehicles, I'll motion that we open to the public for 124008.
second,
All right, motion by Nedrow, second by Clark. Roll call vote, please.
Do it by height.
Nedrow,
Yes.
Height,
Yes.
Linman,
Yes.
Snyder,
yes.
Moretto,
yes.
Fredericks,
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Anybody out there, Alex?
Nope, no callers.
Seeing none, I'll motion to close section 124008.
A second,
Okay, motion by Nedrow, second by Moretto. Roll call vote again, please.
All right. Height,
Yes.
Linman,
Yes.
Snyder,
Yes,
Moretto,
yes.
Fredericks,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So, Mr. Chair, part of the public hearing process is now the planning commission makes a recommendation to the village council regarding the zoning amendments.
Okay, and can we do all these with one recommendation?
Yep.
Okay, great. I'm willing to hear a recommendation from anyone who's willing.
I'll recommend that we move or recommend to the council to approve the three amendments to the zoning documents. I don't know if I have to state exactly what they are or what section.
I would state in the motion which each section you're pertaining to.
Well, I don't have that in front of me.
Okay, first one will be
Okay.
127003, second one's 127008, and the third one is 124008.
Okay. 12.
And 127806, there are two of them in that third one.
Okay,
Okay.
yep, you got it.
Okay, motion by Moretto, second.
I second.
Second by Snyder. Roll call vote, please.
Linman,
Yes?
Snyder,
Yes.
Moretto,
Yes.
Fredericks,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow,
Yes,
Height.
Yes. Okay, motion carries. Thank you very much. That brings us to item 7, correspondence. We have none. And item 8, we do not have a public as far as I know still, but we should double check on that. For a brief public.
Still no callers waiting.
Okay, thank you, sir. That brings us to new business item 1, appoint board member as liaison to Parks and Rec. And I believe one of those was tabled till we could, oh, we did fill our positions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, we did. Mr.
Jim-
Clark
Clark.
actually showed up at the meeting the other night for Parks and Rec on Monday, so I would motion that we appoint board member Jim Clark to the liaison as our liaison to Parks and Rec Board.
I second.
Okay, motion by Nedrow, second by Fredericks. Roll call vote, please.
All right. Snyder,
Yes.
Moretto,
Yes.
Fredericks,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow,
Yes,
Height,
Yes.
Linman.
Yes.
Okay, any discussion?
and before she has a chance to say no, I'd like to suggest that we appoint or motion that we appoint Kathy Moretto to the Zoning Board of Appeals.
Ah,
Support.
yeah. Thanks, Brian.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, motion by Nedrow,
Second.
second by Fredericks. Roll call vote, please.
All right. Moretto,
Yes.
All right, she said yes.
Fredericks, Fredericks,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow,
Yes,
Height,
Yes.
Linman,
Yes.
Snyder.
Yes.
Okay, motion, unless there's discussion, motion carries. Thank you.
Okay, I'll motion that we appoint Paul Snyder again as the Water Management Board liaison, if he's willing to do so.
I'll second that.
Okay, motion by Linman, second by Moretto. Roll call vote, please.
Fredericks,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow,
yes,
Height,
Yes.
Linman,
Yes.
Snyder,
Yes.
Moretto.
Yes.
you all realize we're gonna have to do this in another 3 months, right?
This different order thing is really stupid.
I know, yeah. Yeah, hopefully we can just say all in favor, aye, right?
Right.
Yeah,
I'll
We'll
find
see.
out why a different order makes why it's important.
Okay. All right, well, that brings us to the item 2, new business, appoint a board member as chairperson and vice chair and secretary for 2021.
Yeah, I'm willing to do the vice chairman again, so.
yeah, actually, we're doing this. I'm sorry, I just looked at the minutes, or the agenda. So we're actually picking for 2021, so we don't have to do it for another
Right.
year. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm getting way ahead of myself.
So Tom, are you willing to do another stint as chairman?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Uh,
Ryan,
I second.
Vote 'em
And
all in and-
Paul, the secretary.
Okay, so we, motion by Nedrow, second by Moretto, I believe.
Mhm.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, roll call vote, please.
I'm sorry, which position was that for?
That was for all
Uh,
three. So we had Tom Height as chairperson, Brian Lindeman as vice chair, and Paul Snyder as secretary.
Thank you.
That was my motion formally.
All right. Okay, roll call vote. Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow,
Yes,
Height,
Yes.
Linman,
Yes,
Snyder,
Yes.
Moretto,
Yes.
Frederick.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Any discussion? If not,
Actually
motion.
supposed to do the discussion before you do the vote.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Scott. I knew I was screwing something up. All right, well, I guess it's too late for discussion. That brings us to item 3. New business, Planning Commission, 3-year term expiring 12/31/20 for Scott Fredericks, Brandon Thorne, and James Clark.
is that correct, I wonder?
That doesn't seem right that they all are expiring the same time when Brandon just came on.
Well, I think they were replacing other people.
right.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah,
So the other person's
Term.
term has expired, and so therefore they have to be re-upped.
Roger that. Okay.
Yeah, but the term shouldn't be expiring 12/31, right? For 20 for Scott. Scott's been on for a lot of years.
Yeah, but they renew every 3 years, so he must have renewed in 2017.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
but I'm
sounds
sure we
about-
would have voted in 2017 to renew his. I'm just
But
saying.
only
this-
for 3 years. It's just.
For 3 years.
Yeah.
So his 3 years are up and it's time to renew for all
Yep.
3 of those.
Yeah, I know, but we're voting on, it says here, we're voting on a term expiration for 12/31/20. That's the end of this
Right.
year.
Yes.
Right, so we're going to extend the term 3 years for their terms that end at the end of this year.
But
To
we
2023.
recommend
Okay, yep, yeah, I'm sorry.
that.
Gotcha.
So the new terms will end in
boy.
2023.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yep.
okay.
To recommend to council. I mean, we don't re-up them, the council does, right?
Exactly. Yep, that's correct, Scott. Yep.
Okay, so I'll recommend that we renew the 3-year term 3-year terms for Scott Fredericks, Brandon Thorne, and James Clark.
I second.
And that would be for terms expiring, for a new term to expire 12/31/23.
Thank you.
Correct.
Yeah.
There we go. That's where I was messed up on it, so, sorry.
Okay, any discussion? Okay,
We have to
roll.
do them
Oh, I'm
separate in
sorry.
case they don't want to keep us all.
Yeah, it's a motion by me, but we still need a second.
A second.
Okay, second by Moretto. Any discussion? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Nedrow,
Yes, please.
Height,
Yes.
Linman,
Yes,
Snyder,
Yes.
Moretto,
Yes.
Fredericks,
Okay.
Clark.
Did you say okay, James?
I did. I said yes, sorry.
Okay, roger that. Okay, thank you all. That brings us to new business item 4, reschedules or cancel meeting dates for November and December. Usually, we change that December one to like earlier in the month. And I think we sometimes even cancel the November one because it falls right around Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving, actually.
Oh, wow.
every year.
Yeah, every year. Yeah, pretty much. I would like to say that we cancel the meetings for November and December as long as we've met I think we've met the 4
Oh, yeah.
meeting requirement, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And unless something comes up in December that we need to have a meeting, I'd say, at this point, we could cancel both of them.
Agreed.
Yep.
Yep. Is
So
that,
I
is
guess
that a
my
motion?
motion would be to cancel both November and December unless a December meeting is required.
I'll second that.
Okay, motion by Nedrow, second by Moretto. Any discussion? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Height,
Yes.
Linman,
Yes,
Snyder,
yes,
Moretto,
Yes.
Fredericks,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow.
Yes,
Okay, thank you. Motion carries. That brings us to table business master plan update, which I believe Sally has not gotten any input from members yet, but I'm not sure if she has anything else or if we should even untable it at this point.
I would say so. I would think it'd be prudent that we have some discussion on it this evening, so.
Okay, so I'd hear a motion to untable the master plan update.
second,
Okay, motion by, I think it was Nedrow,
Sure.
second by Snyder. Roll call, any discussion? Roll call vote.
Linman,
yes,
Snyder,
yes,
Moretto,
Yes.
Fredericks,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow,
Yes,
Height.
Yes.
can I ask a question on a point of order?
Sure.
We just for personal clarification, we just took a roll call vote in order to open a discussion. Is that,
has to basically take it, remove it from the table, so,
okay,
yeah,
Gotcha.
that's all it was,
so it's more than, all right,
yeah.
thank you.
It was tabled probably last month, so it's to bring it up to as a discussion item, so,
Okay,
Maybe we shouldn't have tabled it last month.
probably.
Yeah, to give everyone a refresher, that the last meeting, we were to email any changes or comments. Sally has not received any yet, but there was some talk that, some about updated demographic info, which I'm not sure, if that's ready yet.
I can do all of that. I can do, like the title pages that have all the planning commission members and village council, all those names. I can do that. I can do all the demographic updates. The parts I need help on are, any changes that you see that need to happen as far as,
Body of the rest of the body.
the rest of the body, right, of the document. For instance, there's a discussion of circulation and infrastructure. There may be changes that are necessary there due to, the bus service being canceled or something like that.
Well, you got your pencil ready?
I'm ready. What I'm gonna do, just.
The nice thing
FYI,
is about this is it's being video recorded, so you've got a video feed you can go back to, right?
Well, what I'm gonna do, Brian, is I've got the document open. So if you tell me to make changes, I'll make them directly into the document.
Okay, great. First one off the cuff here is historical committee is no longer in,
What page?
that'd be page 13.
Okay, well, that's a long
And
way.
that's page, for page number 13 as you go in from the document.
Yes.
So
So page 13.
you could still refer to it as, we could still have a subject line on there stating that it was formed 2004 by village council. But I'd just say that, that commission or that committee has been, retired, or
Banded.
it wasn't really disbanded. It was just actually,
it's no longer active.
Gone inactive, yes. That would probably be the proper terminology.
Okay, so the historical committee was formed in 2004 by the village council. Currently, it is in an inactive status.
Yep. But can be revived for need. I guess, or something to that effect.
Reinstated.
We want to change our history.
Yeah, we want, I mean, there's gonna be, I know Monique is still active to, maintain records and such, so it's not gonna be a formal committee, but there's still gonna be activity that could add to the historical documents of the village, I guess you could say, something to that effect.
Is there any photographs that need to be updated or any new?
I couldn't tell you at this point, Tom. I mean,
Yeah, I couldn't think of any new structures or.
we really haven't had, well, there's gonna be, that's the other area where I was gonna hit next. As far as Clara Miller Park, I'm sure you're all aware, but we're looking at adding or actually redoing the bathrooms, right?
Stealing my thunder.
Which we just approved last night. Sorry, Jim. Yep. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder there, buddy.
Get ahead. I want to see how it's done.
Yeah.
So we finally got consensus last night, and we're going to be moving forward with the addition onto the building for storage room for Parks and Rec and updating the bathrooms. So that is going to be moving forward this fall. In addition to that, adjacent to Clara Miller there from basically in front of Clara Miller from the bike path that we have there going through Clara Miller, north up Benstein Road to the Dairy Twist. The pathway, the Benstein pathway will be going in very soon. I mean, yet this year. So that will
Clara
be.
Miller?
Yep, from Clara Miller up to the Glengarry. Essentially.
That's really good.
Well, along Benstein there.
Yeah, desperately needed there. It's,
Oh, that's been in the planning for the last couple of years, and we finally got things worked out with the road, between the road commission and the homeowners there as far as some of the easements and everything. So yeah, that's moving forward. So that's.
Brian?
Yep.
What's the pathway called?
I guess it'd be the Benstein pathway.
and that reminds,
It is being constructed or has been?
It is in process right now. So I mean, some of the groundwork's already under work right now, and we're just waiting we finally got the approval from the road commission to move forward. So they're waiting for contractor to get it in and get it paved. So I mean, it's very quickly here.
Okay,
In other words, before we get this master plan finalized, it will be in place. So
great, okay.
let's see.
the
What else was there?
veteran,
Oh, the Veterans Memorial.
yeah, the Veterans Memorial, right.
So we got the parking lot paved over on the Vita Trail area for off of Glengarry for the Veterans Memorial. That extension's in place. We're supposed to be starting yesterday or today. Because of the COVID issue, their contractors backed up a little bit. So that hardscape will be in the next couple of weeks. I understood from talking with Mark Giamini yesterday. So they will be finalizing landscape and everything, but the bricks will be in place and everything yet this fall. And they're looking at a dedication for that next spring, probably Memorial Day, but it could be earlier.
Okay,
We're going to be updating a little bit on Mania Park, I know that, and I think they're finalizing some stuff on Oak Island Park also, so.
yeah, Oak Island Park is pretty much done. All the landscaping's in.
Okay, yep. Okay, I know
The
they've been
sign
working
is
on it.
there. Yeah, the sign's there. It looks great.
You know,
So I
I think we need just one sentence about the most recent recreation master plan.
They're working on it right now, in fact. So they're they're in the process of updating that correctly right now.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have to update our existing land use based upon what we do on the area over off of Glengarry in front of the, we have
Yeah.
the general office district. So we need to
That-
have some discussion on that, right, Sally?
Yes, that map is, we can't just do that quickly. That's gonna take a little thinking.
Right. But we need to have some dialogue on it at least.
Exactly.
So I guess that's what I believe that JR and Linda Blankenship were looking at rezoning that, the Glengarry Inn so that that would be a commercial use. If we so choose that we change that, in our master plan.
And just so everybody's clear, if you, to rezone a piece of property, the master plan has to support it. So if the master plan is modified and says the Glengarry Inn property is the existing land use is a commercial use, and it really, the future land use should be a commercial use, because we don't think the Glengarry Inn is going anywhere. It's a viable, thriving business. Then the future land use map would be updated to show the Glengarry Inn as a commercial, a desired for the future of that property. It's going to be a commercial use. And then the next step after the master plan is adopted, then the next step would be to rezone that parcel to commercial so that it's more consistent with the existing land use and the property owner can actually make improvements without needing a variance.
Great.
Yeah.
Doesn't the property owner have to request that?
Yes.
Well,
For
rezoning. Not necessarily. The
No.
village has also the authority to rezone property without the property owner's permission. Now, it doesn't mean communities do that because, it can make for some pretty upset property owners if they don't support the rezoning. So most communities don't rezone parcels on a regular basis without kind of involving the property owner. But in this case, in the Glengarry Inn case, I think Brian has been in contact with the property owner and they would be in favor of the rezoning because it would support their business.
And it would support what that area of the community as far as the zoning goes too. So, that was actually zoned before. It was there before the village was in
Before
actual.
zoning.
Yeah, exactly. So if I guess if that would be the process, maybe that would be the best way to go about it, Sally. I mean, then the property owner wouldn't even have to request it at that point.
Well, I mean, we just want to make sure they would be informed during, the legal
Right.
process to rezone. You have to have a public hearing and the property owner has to get a letter from the village saying, hey, planning commission's thinking about rezoning your parcel. But I think we would want to make sure that they were informed well before that you guys were considering it. But
Yeah,
believe
I've
me,
already had some discussion with them about that, and it would be, because they can't do anything unless it is properly zoned.
Right.
I've already had some discussions with the owners there that, that they should rezone it, or it could be rezoned. It should be rezoned. So if that's the case,
Email to the village,
what's that?
Pardon me?
can't they just send an email to the village saying that they would support the planning commission rezoning? And for all those reasons you just stated about supporting their business and stuff like that? And then we have it on record that they're for it.
Well,
Yeah.
we can get down that road when it comes. That's, I bet you this master plan is probably going to take us another 8 months.
Right.
So,
Actually, it'd be nicer to get it done if we could, a little quicker if we could, but it's gonna take a
Agreed.
little while.
It's gonna take some time, though. We have to have public input.
Right.
And that's not just a public hearing, but we probably want to reach out to residents with some type of survey or something else online, since we can't get together in person. Just to make sure that the goals and objectives in the master plan reflect what the village residents think are important. So,
Well, that would be something that we could probably easily uptake as far as the website goes. I mean, we could, send out some mass emails to our email list and even post it on our signs that we're looking at collecting some public input on our master plan. And that is posted on the website, and please go to the website. And, we could have a simple little survey, like you said, Sally, that would, be available to residents to hopefully be able to collect some input.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That
so
would-
I
that'd
will,
be-
I'll get that rolling. Bring in a draft for you guys to.
Yeah,
look
that would be wonderful. I think that's a great way to go.
at. Okay.
Yep.
Agreed. Thank you, Sally. Okay, well, I guess we'll hear a motion to,
Wait,
Table.
1 second.
oh, go
One
ahead, Scott.
second. Maybe give them some examples of what input, because if someone says, I'm looking for input, like, like for what? The parks or just maybe some little, if you have anything that you would want in the park, or you have
Well,
anything that you want in the,
It'd be a survey, Scott.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying that if you're saying to put something out and say, we're looking for some input, and I'm not talking about on the sign, I'm talking about like on our website or something. You just
Well,
say, some input, maybe some examples of input we've gotten before.
well, what we would do is we would prepare a survey, and I would bring the draft survey questions to you guys, and you would review them. And generally, this is a master plan update. We're not rewriting the whole document. This isn't a complete rewrite like we did in 2000. Or,
I just didn't understand it was
or
a
whatever.
survey. I'm sorry.
pardon me?
That's a good idea. That'll work.
Okay, all right. And then you can give me your, so in general, since it's an update, we really just want to make sure that the goals in the master
We're not
plan,
watching right now, sweetie. I'm sorry. It's dark out.
the goals in the master plan are being, the residents think they're fine, that they don't have any issues with them, or they don't think additional goals are necessary. So that's what the survey topic would be. And then we certainly can put the survey on the village's website. We can do the email blast. We can say on the sign, there's a survey on the website. Please take it if you're a village resident. So we can do all that stuff.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we're ready for a motion to table the master plan update.
I guess at this point, I don't have anything else to change on it that I found, so I guess I'd motion that we table the master plan update.
A
A
second.
second.
Oh, motion by Nedro. I think you just got beat there, Brian. Second by Moretto. Any discussion? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Snyder,
Hi, yes.
Moretto,
Yes.
Fredericks,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedro,
Yes,
Height,
Yes.
Linman.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Thank you. That brings us to liaison reports. Item A, council.
well, I'm gonna have to apologize, but I'm completely bombed out tonight, and I don't even know where the heck my agenda was from the last council meeting. I can't remember what I did this afternoon, much less yesterday.
Oh, that's okay, Brian. You do such a good job all the time that, we'll forgive you.
I don't know, but I guess I'll expand on the update for the Parks and Rec approval that we basically went through last night. But it's going to be, the storage area is going to be an 18 by 25 addition on the backside of the bathroom. Like I said, we're going to update all the fixtures in the bathroom, including new lights. possibly some ventilation, epoxy floors, update all the fixtures, new dividers, the concrete dividers will be going down. Baby changing stations will be in the, it'll all be ADA compliant, so that's gonna be a nice addition. Like I said, in addition to the storage area there, we're gonna have a roll-up counter type opening so that Parks and Rec or anybody could have functions down there and be able to serve things out of it. So it'll be a nice addition, I think, and it'll hopefully serve the village for many years to come. So what the heck else was there going on? Like I told you, I gave you the updates on the Veterans Memorial area there. The parking lot was expanded. The Bedstein pathway is, like I said, moving forward. A little bit of, what we looked at as far as the 6-foot fencing over in Amenia. They're looking at adding a couple amenities to Amenia as far as maybe like a swing set and moving those timber jump boxes around a little bit, I guess. And let's see what else we're still trying to move forward with the McCoy algae pond. Haven't gotten really too far on that, but discussions are still in place. Mike Condex, our interim administrator at this point. We've still got the search going for treasurer, and we're still moving forward with the administrator. We're hoping to have very shortly some interviews to move forward. So I think that without anything else that I can remember at this point, that's a fairly decent update, I guess.
Yeah, nice job. Thank you. Let's see, we don't have one for Parks and Rec. ZBA.
Oh, wait, Jim was
Oh.
there.
Wait, you were there. I'm
Jim
sorry.
was there. Yes, he was.
Hey,
Big
all right,
Jim was there.
James. Go ahead, James.
Brian took everything except for the Halloween decorating contest.
Exactly. I wanted to save something for you.
I did all these notes and you took all my thunder.
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding. You did great. That's about it.
Well, they're looking at it. They're having a Halloween decorating contest. That's for their houses, right? And then what was the outcome of the trick or treating? They were looking at a couple options, weren't they, Jim?
They did not solidify anything as far as I know.
Yeah, I know they were looking at trying to figure out what the heck to do as far as.
It is what it is. You do.
We as a village are not going to cancel. I mean, we can't cancel Halloween.
Correct.
So yeah. But thank you for your update on Parks and Rec.
Certainly.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon. Okay, well, about Water Management Board, or I'm sorry, ZBA.
Yep, so I think I missed the last planning meeting, so I have 2 meetings to catch you up on. The one 2 months ago, we did a zoning appeal approval for Kaya Restaurant. They requested to have a electronic sign to be installed in their current signage out front on the roadside. And it's going to fit exactly inside of not the big sign on the top, but the smaller sign that they change out the letters, and it's very old fashioned, and there's not a lot of ability to write a lot of things there. So we approved them to have a electronic sign in accordance with the ordinance for electronic signage. And they already had a pre-existing variance for that sign in the first place. So we approved that. And then this last meeting that we had a request for a 6-foot fence to be installed in on a corner lot, kind of in the the backyard, side yard, front yard of this property, and we approved for that fence to be installed.
Okay, thank you very much. Now that brings us to Water Management Board, Mr. Snyder.
Okay. And Sally, this is for you, since you bust my chops about a dull background.
Ha,
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
It's
it's
very
something
nice.
behind you. We can we continue to struggle with muck in the canals. We're looking at aeration there, but we're not sure exactly how that's going to end up going. We did go to the council, and from my understanding, we got awarded the opportunity to get a transponder.
That
which
is
will-
correct. That is correct. Yep,
Which
one
would-
out of 4 that was requested, or 3, right? Correct?
Yeah, but now that we got one, we're on a
Take
roll.
one, yeah.
Okay, yeah. But that
See,
will
you're
allow,
Now you're taking all my thunder, yeah. I forgot.
but that will allow us to be able to check water levels or be alerted to water levels changing without having to actually go look at the dam.
nice.
We did, 2 of us attended the Michigan Inland Lakes Conference, which was last week. A lot of decent information about how to communicate with communities about different issues concerning the lake. A lot of it was like what is and what is not within our control, and how to get folks that are riparians to understand what they can do to mitigate their own circumstances where erosion and other issues are concerned. And we're also we're starting to move forward with a special assessment district to look for septic tank replacement. I guess I'm struggling a little bit because we need to try to reach people, but there's a pandemic going on. I'm not sure people want me going to bang on their doors to get them to sign a petition. So I might be contacting the village to find out if we might make use of some their website to communicate in general, and
And even the email list too, Paul. I mean,
Mhm.
that would be
general email
great.
list, even if you're hooked up, I mean, you get an email that says if you're hooked up, delete, right? If you're
Yeah.
not, please look into it or something to that effect.
Absolutely. Well, there's some economic advantages to doing it in a group.
Absolutely, yeah.
As opposed to waiting until something goes south on you and you're stuck with the whole thing by yourself. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
but we're moving forward on that, and I may reach out to the other boards and commissions that help us get the word out a little bit as we move forward. Other than that,
Is
that's
that
all.
something that they can add to the Wolverine Lake Facebook page? Seems like there's a lot of followers there.
Mm-hmm.
Could do that. We want to be careful about the kind of information we get out. There's been some requests about, well, let's find out who's hooked up and who isn't.
Mm.
I wasn't here for the last one. I understand for some folks, it became somewhat of a contentious issue. And I've got a certain healthy distrust of people maintaining their calm on social media.
Yeah. It's a nice
So,
way to say it.
If I can avoid that approach, I mean, I'd like to do it through social media without exposing anybody who's already made a choice.
Mhm.
If I signed up or if I didn't, probably it should be my own business, but I can be counseled on that, of course. So,
Okay, thank you very much, Paul.
Thank-
Okay, that brings us to any announcements?
I guess the one announcement, a couple of announcements I'll make here is once Kathy started talking about fences, and there we go, signs, I mean. And I wanted to let everybody know that we are getting new village signs too. Those were approved a couple months ago, and they're supposed to be due in, so Parks and Rec was looking about, trying to do some landscaping around those signs. The new signs are gonna be put up, so in all the old positions where the signs are down on the ground there, the welcome to Wolverine Lake, we've got new signs that'll match basically like the village sign up front, so new updated, so you'll see those here shortly also. The only other announcement I had is get out there and vote. We've got a lot of changes going in the village right now as far as administration goes, and we're gonna have 8 people voting, or 8 people running for 4
Wow.
council positions this November election here. So get out and voice your opinion on who you want to see on council the next 2 to 4 years. So.
Hey, Brian, do you know
Yes, sir.
who's on, or if those are on the absentee ballots you get from?
I do not know that, Scott. I do not know. I know the 4 that are open, the 4 seats are open. I'm open. Ed Sinkowitz is open. John Scott is open. He's not rerunning. And Walt York. So those are the 4 seats that are going to could change, I guess, if voters so choose. So
I would think they'd be on the absentee ballot. They're printed
I
by
would hope
district.
so. Yeah,
They're
my
printed by
goodness.
district, so.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Well, I'll let you know. I'm supposed to get one. I don't know
Yeah,
whether I'll use it or vote, but I'm gonna get one.
Yeah.
And then go vote, just like Trump
Yeah.
says to do.
Well, just get out there and vote, everybody. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's all I wanted to say. So,
Okay, well, thank
And-
you, everybody. for
and
your
that being
input.
the case, the only other thing is, I guess we won't see formally, if we don't have a December meeting, we won't see each other
Oh,
until
yeah.
next year. So,
Right.
But no, there's still an October meeting on this schedule for now.
oh, I'm sorry. That's right. We're in September yet, aren't we? Jeez.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm really
so
off my
next
game
meeting
on
is
that.
October 22nd is the next scheduled meeting. I mean, if there's nothing substantial to put on the agenda, that one could always be canceled if
That
there's no
one could be
real need to
canceled,
meet.
yeah.
But
I was gonna say, why are we doing all these votes early, right? We've never done them this early, but
You did them.
Okay. Yeah, we get them out of the way.
hey,
Yeah.
come on, way.
I
Okay.
motion we end the meeting.
Okay, well, thank you, everybody, for your input and your hard work. We've got a motion by Fredericks. Do I hear a second to adjourn?
Second.
By Nedrow. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Sherry's on mute.
There she goes.
Moretto,
Yes.
Frederick,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Nedrow,
Yes.
Height,
Yes.
Linman,
yes,
Snyder.
Yes.
How did she figure out a new order every time?
It's probably a math major.
Well, good night, everybody.
Luckily, I wrote it down ahead of time.